trying to remember to press the V button while they're doing this so they don't get too giddy on themselves. Keep that rolling barrage rolling. Start taking the command trench back. This video is sponsored by Instant Gaming. Be sure to click on the link in the description to get this game for cheaper. Greater Wall, the Western Front is currently available at £21.30 at the time of this recording. Brilliant game and is much cheaper than buying it from there. Make sure you get it. You can have the Victory Edition as well, which is also cheaper than there. The link is in the description. Be sure to press it before jumping on the website. You will be given a Steam key code if you are using Steam, which you can activate really easily. Be sure to check it out. And as always, thank you. Hello everybody, thank you for tuning back into another MoisTea Gaming video where we are playing as not the Central Powers, the Entente, and smashing through German lines near Colmar and Saarburg. Verdun is yet to be attacked. I'm hoping that they will, and the rest of the line is fairly stable. All the action is happening now in German territory, or previously held French territory. I think the Germans took this away from the French in a war a few decades back, but we have smashed through and taken this area. Not too long ago we encircled all the units here, but they've now got them all back and stuck them over here with a huge death stack of 16. If they attack, that's going to be fun, I can tell you that now. Gonna need a few more planes, but cash is a little bit strained. We're going to have to be careful on how we do it. Technology-wise, we have the rolling barrage. In the last episode, we actually managed to use it quite effectively, which is very nice. Over here, we have the balloon. I want the observation balloon sight range increase. That would be lovely jubbly. I'm even debating getting the grenade boost because they're a bit naff, but I'm going to leave it like that for now. It increases the attack by 100%. Now that would actually help quite a lot for the sake of one. I might do that. I'm going to get the increased damage for the grenades because we don't seem to be doing any damage with them. It does not affect raiders or grenadiers. I might leave it for now. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave it for now. We need the observation balloon and then we need the gas. But to get to the gas, we need to work our way down here and get the mortars, which is something that I want anyway, so that's fine. And then we can get into the mustard gas, the good stuff. We could even potentially go down the undermining route again. I did enjoy that quite thoroughly. How effective it is, cost effective, is debatable, but the entertainment factor really is there. It would also be good to have a few other things. There are plenty of options, but we'll have to deal with what we've got. Don't care too much about the intelligence. There's nothing much in here that really says get it now. A little bit of morale bonus here. Doubles any research point awards gained from completing events, which again, how often do you get that? It's not worth it in my eyes. So we're going to have to go down this route. We need 3 to get the observation balloon. Now we get 2 per turn now, so I'm going to grab this trench engineering now. Ooh. Yeah, and that will give us access to the improved firing trench, which in prolonged battles will prove to be effective if they keep hammering us with artillery, for example. And we can work our way down here. Oh no, don't get that now. We need to work down here and grab this. We also need that one as well. But all well and truly good. We need to end the turn we attacked by ploughing through that section. Let's end it and see if the enemy attack. I don't know if they will. No, they won't. We've got them on the back foot in terms of money. We are also on the back foot in terms of money. Cash poor. Our gold reserves have been reduced to dangerous levels. Without those reserves, we can't fight or replenish our troops. If something isn't done, we'll have to throw rocks at the enemy. You're not wrong. Shell shock. Our doctors have noted a high increase in the number of cases of shell shock, where soldiers will become unable to fight with a variety of symptoms, including nightmares, flashbacks, and tremors. They are requesting resources to do more research into this phenomenon because it begins to impact the war effort. Well, we need the cash, so we're not going to be able to do it. This gives us cash. We've got plenty of will. Cowards. The remedies for shell shock are harsh and at times brutal. While some men recover physically, their minds are too unstable to send back to the front. Many take to treat their own issues with drugs and alcohol. Excellent. Just what we need. And the enemy can't attack because we've smashed them thoroughly. They are planning an attack at Lille. It's a good job I check this every time. There's a 9 stack there. That's quite juicy. Oh, we're going to have to rearrange this. We've still got plenty. There's actually quite a few areas where the enemy can attack us now, but we're getting closer and closer and closer to the enemy capital. We need a supply depot in this area and a medical tent. Assault on Verdun. Well, that's not actually happened, but the conflict resulted in over 700,000 casualties and removed 9 villages from the map. Yeah, they went nuts at it. That was a mess, but we do have more French troops available to us now. See, this is the thing. Where do we actually hold? Arras is the most weakest area. 9 is a lot. How do I deal with that without sending too many forces away from this section of the front? Because I still want to be able to push and attack down here on both fronts now. Could have the British all along this section and the French in Haguenau. That might be the way forward. There are British scattered around everywhere there. Ooh, no, I want to keep the fighters there. So I think we're just going to have to do a rejig. We're going to be attacking from 2. We're not going to have the cash to do 2 right now. To be fair, I'm even considering waiting a turn just to build up the cash again. The enemy might attack us even. We've not had a defensive attack in a while. It creates site. We can get the balloon one now. Excellent. That will certainly come in handy. I'll just have a think. I've decided I'm not going to commit lots of troops to defending. What I am going to do, though, is concentrate on areas where the enemy could take it in one turn. For example, they have a 9 stack in Lille, and they have a 4 stack in Pyrenees next to Arras. 2 attacks there successfully. Oh, I should have put British force here. Will take that, so we can't have that. Whereas Hazebrook, they can only attack it from one direction, so if they do attack, it's only from one, so I'm fine with that. I need to send a British over here instead. Keep them all happy.
Stand by for orders.
As the French and the British start arguing otherwise.
Move out.
So I'll have to move that Frenchman out of there. And then over here, we have this mess. And that should be fine for now. We'll ignore the rest of that. We need to get our troops in the right order. We're going to have the main assault of the French in this line and the British in this line. That means rejigging all of these.
Ready yourselves.
I'll just jiggle them all about. Just realised the British planes and the French infantry also caused this unity of command, so that's an annoyance. It means we're going to have the French air wings to deal with this. And I bought British planes before, so that's quite annoying. Could even stick a British plane up here, I suppose, in Hazebrook, or Aarhus, should I say. Might be the better option. We now have 2 planes there. We're going to need another French. I didn't stick a French one up there, did I? Did I? No, I didn't. So where's the other French plane then? Is it in here? Oh, I found it. It is in here. I'll have 2 there. We've got the Belgian forces here as well. They're going to have to be on the... So we just need to move things around. Right, all the British, Commonwealth and Belgian forces are now in Karlsruhe, or whatever that says. We need a couple more troops in here.
Attendez les ordres, on y va.
Like
Tenez-vous prêts.
that. And it's 4 and 4. And another 4. We could do with another French in there. I think we've still got one over here we can utilise, like that.
Allez, on accélère.
And they'll have 4 there as well, which is good enough for the defence. Then we've got all these forces here ready to go. With some elite French as well. Excellent, but none of the army is ready really to attack. So we're going to have to wait a turn. And I'm going to get some French air wings in to help deal with this mess that we are in. British planes up there. We've got another British plane up here, I think. British air wing ×2. Yeah. Excellent. We've got 2 French in there. We can have 2 more around here just to make sure the enemy don't get any funny ideas. It's 600 per one, you see. Well, it is very expensive. So we can stick them down here somewhere. Maybe in Nancy. We'll go for Nancy. Really could do with another one in Saarburg as well. But we'll deal with that for now. We're going to have to end the turn. I strongly suspect the enemy are going to come knocking at the door. Around here. That 9 stack. There's no way I can hold it against 2. No, with 2, should I say. Oh, we've got a few forces there. They might go for Hazebrook, but we can't defend it all. If they're attacking up there, that's fine, as long as I can keep going north here. So let's end the turn. See what happens. Enemy spy. In Pyramids, where's that? Oh, down here. They're having a gander. And they've not attacked again. Interesting. We've got some cash back, and they've moved their stack of death around, and now going for Rathel and Vartzes again. Nice, okie dokie. So that means I can stick this French down here straight away. And all is then well in camp again. So I've got another British there we can actually utilise. We'll move one of them back down to that. We've got 7 and another 7, so we're going to want 4 in Charlton. That is for sure. They've also wiggled around here as well, so they've now got 3, which means I can stick some away from there. I'm happy with the 2. So we've got 4 there. We can do with another 4 in Marine as well, but that's not completely necessary. We'll go for 2 in Nancy. We'll hold against the 3 easily enough. They have 5 there. We're against our 4, so we're happy with that. So it's going to be 4 against their 7, which is wonderful. They're not going to be able to take that in more than one turn, so I'll leave that happily. Could even just bung one more in just to be happy with it.
Allez, on accélère.
The air wing I'm even going to stick in there, because that is the exposed one. We've even got another unit we can use actually over here. We'll stick them in there as well, in Suzanne. We've got 4 there now, that's more than enough. Excellent job. And then they've got 4 and a 7. That 7's going to be tricky. But we can now attack. Let's look at the tech. Not enough yet to get the dangerous stuff, but we're one step closer to getting it. So let's attack this. Be on my sons. Got a lot more troops here. There's a wide mix of units, but we're going to go for this one first. Got air wings, and we've got the elite French here as well. We could go for a reconnaissance, but we'll only see these 2, and I'm not interested in only seeing 2. Could go for it here, see if they've got buildings. They have a supply depot there. So that's going to be a rough fight, is that? That's going to be a big one. But we'll do this one first. This reckons it'll be a stalemate. 4 versus plenty of troops that we have. There's lots of forests in this one. If you watched the live stream, which was very well done, I did enjoy doing that, you'll see that forests are supreme. Now, we've not had a battle here, so all of this needs to change. Looking at this, lots of points that we need to hold. Very green map. Let's do some digging. There's lots of trenches we could use. No, not trenches, forests. We could come through here and grab that from there, for example. Similar deal to here. I want to get to their command trench. It might be wise even going through this bit of forest. We'll be able to flank this area better. Then proceed up through here, grabbing that. Then run through the forest over here to grab this. And then grab this from this end. So we'll see how we go about it. Just going to delete all of these trenches. Alrighty, so I've had to get creative on this one. Over at sea, I've managed to get a relative what I normally do here. This forest is going to be the weak point, so they'll probably get in if they do attack through here. But this is why we have this back set. This is connected down here for easy reinforcement if that becomes a thing. We've got this, which is a overlapping do. I quite like this, but I've just realised I forgot to put the intercoms trenches in. This forward section over here is where the main action is going to be happening. Lots of troops in here. No machine guns or anything because supply was getting low, but we've got the 10 artilleries here, 4 lights and 6 heavies. I seem to like this more lately. And over here we've got a standard formation for me with a bit of a blip there. And now over here I've got 1 trench there on its own. Simply because I can then send units straight into this forest and they won't see me. The enemy have got quite extensive trench works. They've got the bunker housing, which is something that we haven't seen them use yet. They've actually got quite a lot of trench work here, which is quite concerning. It's not all connected neither, so we can't use that against them. We should be able to run down here and jump in this section, which we can then use to grab all of this. So the plan is still the same. Run through the forest and then grab this. And this will we can do that from a frontal assault from the woods that we have over here, which we can do once we're making our way through here. That will be wonderful. We can then utilize these troops which are stationed. First things first is get that balloon up and send these troops into that bit of trench. Not trench, woodland. Can even do the same with this. Wow, they've got a lot. Let's pause it while we have a gander. Light artillery quite far forward. They're quite spread out. They've got the elite units in. This is why I wanted the balloon range. You could just see everything. Artillery right at the back. More artillery down here. Very well protected, so they've obviously gone for a defensive stance, as you would expect. They've got some barbed wire there. We should be able to make our way down here. That machine gun will need to go, though, before we attempt that. So will that one. Can't actually really see what's over here. But that won't matter, because we should be able to get some rolling barrages from the forest into their area and just run in. Plenty of ways we can get in through that way, which is good. They have lots of conscript units over here, which is good, mixed with some elites, though. First thing is first, we're going to have to destroy this. Now that we can actually see what we're shooting at, that is quite wonderful. Get some of that on it, that'll do. Now we need to start, because we're going to be attacking from this direction first. They can resupply from there. That's a bit of an issue. We could... If we can grab this straight away, that'd be great. Because I want to start taking out the artillery as well. That needs to go. There's not many forces down here. We should be able to have 1 or 2 units just run across and take it out. That light artillery I'm not too concerned about. That'll just suppress us, but... That's fine. We need to take out this machine gun. And there's another one over here as well, which we need to take out. So we'll get them busy on that, see if that does the job. Get rid of that balloon. We'll probably start sending units forward once we've done that. So if these stay there... hidden, we can then start thinking about moving some troops forwards.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On doit y aller.
Wait for the artillery to reload. We can send... Oh, we need that machine gun gone first. What I could do is suppress it just while we're running through.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Problem is, I just don't want to get blapped by their balloon. Now, they are going to be sending some men forward. Just because they've lost their thing. Now that is still active. Should deal with that machine gun. So we'll get these forward straight away. Like that. And send these over there just so we can get them in a similar formation. Now we can blast this. Let's do this quite methodically. Let's put quite a few dudes. Get 4 on it. And black a little bit of this while we're here. That would be useful. Do it only where we can actually see the enemy troops. That would probably be best. Not sure where the enemy is going to be sending some units first. MG nest destroyed. Excellent. There's probably going to be a couple up there, but we can use our suppression for that. Let's get these troops over. Oh, they've ran all the way around for that, but okay. This is where we're going to have trouble.
Attention.
And it's also another reason why I didn't want to send them all in one go. They are now getting blapped thoroughly.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On y va.
But that will have to suffice. I could potentially suppress that. There's another MG. If I can suppress that, all will be well. Get in straight away. That would be quite nice. Not too bothered about spending some on it. As long as we get in, they might even be able to take out that machine gun. There's another machine gun there which we need to suppress straight away. Get these troops in. Like so. We are in, they can move across.
Attendez les ordres. En position de
Hopefully
tir.
we can keep that suppressed for long enough. That won't reach. This one might. Oh, that's good enough. It's pretty much done.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous à tirer.
Now they can potentially reinforce from this section, so we need to be careful of that. That is for sure. They're going to be sending lots of units down. Could start battering some of this just while we're here. Weaken all of these. They probably won't get rid of them. And there are no NGs or anything that I need to worry about for the time being, because if I can just get in, that would be great. Weaken all of that for the next assault. Well, we get another rolling barrage straight across, like this. They shouldn't be able to shoot, because they'll be under suppression anyway. So get these troops in. Straight away. They are going to be losing a couple, but that is to be expected. The enemy are now bombarding our position. Got these troops over there. They might be just the ones which deal the damage. Get some of these troops in there. They are under fire currently. Get two more ready to go. But you're going to take a little bit of time to get down there. Now they can't reinforce from here, but they can still reinforce from here. Whether they do that is going to be interesting, to say the least. Our artillery is nearly ready to go again. Now they have given up, which is wonderful for us. We can get these units over here just to start dealing with some of that artillery. We're not doing too bad currently. Get some of those forwards. You can help your buddies. We need to start taking this. We can send a couple of units down here to do that plan of taking this artillery out. Get these in that trench straight away. No, you're going to get shot if you're not careful. Do with damaging some more of this while we can. Don't want to take them out. Our guys have just decided to run out of the trench. Get rid of some of these elite troops. They are absolutely monstrous. Now here comes the reinforcements. Might be worth leaving a couple of troops in the woods itself. Excellent, we're dealing with that. These are pretty much done, but we're going to have to send them in regardless. Our men in the woods over here are going to be doing a wonderful job if they can keep maintaining that section. We need to take this part just because the enemy... Oh, we can reinforce from here now. Oh, what a good do that is. Right, you can go home because you're done. And we can get troops right in here now. As soon as they have decided that they've had enough, that is. The enemy have decided to shell our own troops, which is quite interesting to say the least. Need to actually be quite wary of being attacked by this. We have to have them in there. If I can get these in that forest quickly, everything should be better. Now all of this we can leave just for the time being while we get these troops over here. That should deal with their command trench. They're pretty much done. I mean, I can even leave one troop there. That would be good. What are these shooting at? Oh, just the half-dead ones. That's fine. Halt all of these. We should hammer them as soon as they get close. Like that. Can even help them on their way. Start bombarding some of these even. Or I could start bombarding some of this, make these weaker. That sounds like a good plan.
Établissez le barrage. On a nos cibles. Chargez
We can
l'artillerie.
make this area fairly clear.
Établissez les positions pour le barrage. Pilonnez cette
Run to a
position.
winner. They will be having 2 units in that piece of trench. We've got 1 just guarding here.
On a de
Probably
nouveaux
best to
ordres.
make
Mettez-vous en
that
position.
2.
Attendez les ordres.
Get these 2 over here as
Tenez-vous prêts.
well. Get them in that forest.
Attention. Allez, on
If
accélère.
they
On
decide
a
to
de nouveaux
behave,
ordres.
that is. Get them running over. We've got all of this happening. They can still reinforce from here, which is completely fine. We just need to be wary.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous sur la
Move
ligne.
these up because I don't think they're going to be
Attendez les
attacking anytime soon. Might even be worth having. Oh, we've got 2 in there already.
Sur la ligne.
Get some of these troops in. So all these are now hammering them. It's all well and truly good.
Renfort, au rapport.
They are starting to take a few hits, but
Tenez-vous
that's
prêts.
nothing we need to
Attention.
worry about.
Le commandement veut cette position.
Over there, get
On a
these
de
troops
nouveaux
just
ordres.
stashed in there ready.
On a de
I
nouveaux
want these
ordres.
to do the same.
On y va.
And we've got these 2 running over as well. So now we can almost reload. They're sending a lot of units from this direction. Not too sure where they're going to go. It might even be in Z. This is why I want the gas.
Attendez les ordres. On doit y aller.
Or are they going to go over here? I'm not entirely too sure. But we need to weaken this. We've got 12 minutes
Équipe prête.
remaining.
Rechargez pour un barrage de zone. Commencez le barrage.
They really are sending plenty of troops over. We're going to keep
Vérifiez les coordonnées.
hammering some of
Préparez-vous
these.
à recevoir les ordres.
We do have the spare
Établissez le barrage.
artillery available at the moment. They're coming for this forest, so they're all going to get decimated. We are
Tenez-vous
under
prêts.
barrage.
Allez, on accélère. Attention, en marche. On a de nouveaux
That's
ordres. On
fine, we
avance.
can just have them sat there. Got these troops coming
On
over,
a de nouveaux ordres. On y va. Préparez-vous à recevoir.
all
des
getting
tirs.
blacked. Now we are going to run straight across here.
Attendez les ordres. Allez, on accélère.
Keep these happy for the time being. We can keep them occupied there. That's a lot of forces that they can't blob up over here, which is ideal for us.
Chargez l'artillerie. Un
I
barrage
can even
total.
start hitting some of this. Get that hit.
Établissez les positions. Un ordre de barrage roulant.
Get some rolling
Commencez le
barrages on the go.
Préparez-vous pour le barrage roulant. Tirez avec toute l'artillerie.
Sounds good to me. We can get them straight away in there.
En position de
Like
tir.
that.
Attention.
Trying to remember to press the V button while they're doing this so they don't get too giddy on themselves.
Préparez-vous. Coordonnées du barrage roulant établi. On a nos cibles.
Keep that rolling barrage rolling.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Attendez les ordres. Préparez-vous sur
Start
la ligne.
taking that command trench back.
Tenez-vous prêts. En marche.
Préparez-vous à
Doing
recevoir les
hurting
ordres.
some of that, but we'll be okay for now. They've got plenty of troops just stashed in here. Still, we can keep bombarding them.
Pour un barrage de zone. Établissez les positions. Les coordonnées pour le barrage. Équipe prête. Établissez le barrage.
If they want to keep bombarding, staying there, then we're going to make them pay for it. We're going to need more troops down here. We've got a few all over the place. These are just on the
Attention,
back
sur la
line in
ligne.
case. They are getting thoroughly hammered.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Do with taking that, really.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On capitule.
Swap these to the main ones that are attacking.
Attendez les ordres. On y va.
Doing okay. Might even be worth hitting some of these even, but we'll deal with that shortly. Need to stop the timer if we can.
Tenez-vous prêts. Le drapeau blanc. En position de tir.
This is where we just need more troops now, so we'll get more sent in. Straight away from all the way down there.
On est arrivé. On attend les ordres. Attention. Préparez-vous à tirer.
Definitely going to be sending more and more in. If we can
On a de nouveaux ordres.
keep hitting them, that would be good. We need to make sure that we occupy this as quickly as possible.
Préparez-vous, soldats.
Might even be worth, if possible, to hit more of
On a nos
this.
cibles. Préparez-vous à
This
recevoir
might
les ordres.
distract them.
Feu. Chargez l'artillerie. Rechargez. Pilonnez cette position.
And some more of this even.
Établissez les positions. Coordonnées pour le barrage. Le barrage.
We can knock some of these out.
Le barrage. Tirez avec toute l'artillerie.
Might keep them from
On a de nouveaux
being
ordres.
silly.
Mettez-vous en position.
They have plenty of troops coming over now. Not quite going to get that trench, are we?
Attendez les ordres.
Got plenty of troops coming from over there.
On a nos cibles. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir.
We're going to take that back if these don't get in the trench quickly.
Préparez-vous sur la ligne. Attention, sur la ligne. En position de tir. On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous à tirer.
This is where you need to balance. If you don't balance, you're done. Could even get a couple of units just in here. That might be a good idea. I could do with weakening them first though. See if we can smash this out. I don't really want them getting in here too much. As they do now have quite a few forces over here, and they will be taking over this bit of trench again. Come in from this section, we might be alright. 4-6, we can get some troops over. Right, so this will be leaving us exposed, but that won't matter. As long as we get in here, everything will be good. More troops that we need to bring in. Bring them all the way from back down there. Once all of these are in position, we can do something about it. Do with pushing these out, bring up some more of our units. Come on, guys. Run! Do the suppressing this, really, they might end up getting hurt. Now we've got all these troops here ready to go for a rolling barrage. Put it right back down there, something like that. Not too concerned about supply at this point, we do have quite a bit.
Préparez-vous sur la ligne, tenez-vous prêts. Sur la ligne, attention. En position de tir.
Get those troops in there, that will not do them any favours. Definitely need more troops over here though, I need these to hurry up if they can. Need to bombard more of this. Didn't see that there. We are in this area of trench now. All of these are very much weakened troops. Get these in if we can. You get in there, and you two get in that command trench while we suppress this bit. Excellent, excellent. We are holding. The enemy are going to be struggling now. Yeah, they've pushed back their forces. They can't have too many left. They're now trying to reinforce from this section. They can't reinforce from anywhere else. I'm glad I kept those units there. We can bombard more of this. We could even go for a further rolling barrage. We do need more troops down here though. We are continuously trying to take this back, and that's not going to be doing me any favours. Spread these out, get rid of these knackered ones, that will be beneficial. 9 minutes on the clock, still doing okay. Fly's becoming a little bit more of a concern, but still, we're doing okay. Get all that suppressed and moved forward. Hammer some of these, that would be wonderful. Not too many of them left, I don't think, now. We are hurting all of them as they're coming out of this trench. Quite entertaining to watch. They're out of trench. Why are they out of the trench? We've taken all of that now. See, we're hammering that a bit. Get rid of them and we would have certainly hurt them more. Suppress them and get those over there. Like so. more troops in. I kind of forgot about this a little bit.
Mettez-vous en position.
Préparez-vous à recevoir
We
les
can
ordres.
suppress that.
Chargez l'artillerie.
That will be okay.
Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
We're doing a good job of this so far.
Attention, sur la ligne. On a de nouveaux ordres.
Excellent, excellent. All of this is now nearly cleared up as well. We could even bombard this for good measure. And I'll actually... I'll suppress it.
On a de
No, I
nouveaux
shouldn't
ordres.
even bother suppressing it. But I'll get these troops over here,
Préparez-vous à tirer. Tenez-vous prêts. Mettez-vous en position.
like so.
Attention.
Send those in. Hopefully they'll be able to deal with that. The command trench is now ours. We can get more troops over here.
On arrive après la bataille, on dirait.
We can get them in there. We can start sending troops down this way. It'd be good to get some more units into this
On a de
forest.
nouveaux ordres. Drapeau blanc. On avance.
For an attack from this direction as well.
On tient
They
cette
are now
position.
nearly
On a
done.
de
We can
nouveaux
send
ordres.
these
Retraite.
home and
Attendez
these
les
home.
ordres. On se replie. Tenez-vous prêts. Préparez-vous sur
Send
la
them
ligne.
just over there. We can
Préparez-vous,
suppress
soldats.
this
Chargez
one
les
and then
légers
get our
d'artillerie.
troops in.
Attention.
Like so.
On a
You
de
can
nouveaux
go
ordres.
home,
Retraite.
have
On a de
one
nouveaux
in
ordres.
there, grab some of more units which we can hopefully utilise. Get them running back down this way. Right, all the way down there just in case. We've got 9 minutes now.
Attendez les ordres. Serrez les rangs. Tenez-vous prêts. Mettez-vous en position.
Might even just
Attention.
stick these here for now.
Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
They are significantly stronger units. These are thoroughly being hammered. There's not much of them
On a
left.
de nouveaux ordres. Sur la ligne. On
I've
a de
got the
nouveaux
supply,
ordres.
so I
En
might
position
as
de tir.
well
Attendez les
start
ordres. Préparez-vous à
hammering
tirer.
some of this, these stronger units.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres pour le barrage. On a nos cibles. Chargez l'artillerie.
Especially the elite units, they are a nuisance.
Préparez un barrage total. Pilonnez cette position. Préparez-vous.
And then hopefully they should
Rechargez pour
give
un
up.
barrage de zone. Lancez le barrage. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres.
Just like that. There we go. Excellent. That went a lot better. I'm wondering if, because I did that live stream and got some multiplayer experience in, if that affected the gameplay here. Let me know if you think that is the case. I definitely attacked from multiple fronts, which is something which I deprived from the multiplayer match. Let me know what you think in the comments. Certainly interesting. Because I accepted their surrender. There's another sweep. Sweeps are becoming more common. Hopefully they're becoming less costly. Here we go. Now that is looking better. We lost 6,000 and the enemy lost 13,000. That is much more like the ratios that I want. Excellent. Much happier with that. Another morale win. One more attack on there, we'll have that. I'm going to leave this episode there. The next one will certainly be much more of a bloodbath. Whether we get it or not is questionable because the British forces require a lot more supply. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!